Young Thug is literally wrong about how he's going about his plays with Gunna. I'm 100% going to convince you
Okay.
from what he's doing that y'all don't know. I'm going to break to the internet today.
Nope.
To basically everything that leads to the success that him and Gunna had. Let's take this trip. So yesterday, y'all all seen this tweet go viral. And it's Young Thug and it say, nobody want to hear that S. And it looks authentic. Don't get me wrong. I even fell for it at first. And then somebody hit me on the back end. I want y'all to look at right here. The HFR podcast. Young Thug reacts to Gunna announcing his new album, the last one. It says nobody want to hear that. Now you can see where it's posted August 5th, 2025 at 4:25 p.m. But what y'all don't know about the HFR podcast, and it's going to pull up right here. Yeah, it's a fake HFR podcast. Follow for parody rap news, everything fake, not affiliated with NFR podcast. So yeah, bruh, the HFR podcast manufactured that tweet. There you go. You're welcome. I cleared it up. So as y'all can see, once again, I don't hate Young Thug. As far as I'm concerned, everything's still cool over here. But I'm not a person who's a yes man. So if you do something that I vehemently disagree with, I'm going to say it. Now, if we cool, I'm going to spare calling you all type of names. I'm just not going to do that. But I will always call it out. I will say it's weak, it's lame, it's this, and it's that. So that's why I cleared up that tweet. But Young Thug is killing me with this stuff because Young Thug has done a song with YFN Lucci. If y'all didn't know, now you know. And y'all know when it comes to stuff, especially from over there, from either side, I know what I'm talking about. So this fool, Young Thug, not even fool like he's a dummy or nothing like that, because it's intelligent. The reason why it's intelligent is because what it does to the surface level is it looks like, because it's going to take money. Let me tell you this now. You can come out, Thug can come out, Lucci can come out, embrace each other and everything like that, and no issues or no nothing like that. 100%. The only way that song ultimately works out, it can't be nothing like how Lucci been putting out. And it can't be nothing how him and Future put out. It has to be a club smash. This has to bring back a feeling of old Atlanta, new Atlanta with some type of new sound. Have I heard the song? No. Because a person like me, I would have been like, damn. But I know 1,000,000% this is actual factuals. Y'all know I don't be wrong on this stuff. And I told y'all, hey, bruh, Thug and Lucci spoke before and all that. Yeah, but back to the issue at hand. It's amazing how Lucci and what's represented by him with YFN, Thug and what's represented with him with YSL were cool at one point in time, then started to war. So you can find, if you guys were never always enemies, you can find common grounds to get on. You can. But here's the biggest thing. It's going to require money because there's a lot of hate, there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of death, there's a lot of shootings, there's a lot of stabbings that have gone on. And one thing that happens when we have unity, if everybody's cool, everybody ain't. Which means this crew and this crew can be cool, but at the same time, y'all gonna go find an enemy or something like that. So I would be very, very careful. And that's where the money plays a part, because you need people to stay busy. Just like when these cats in Baltimore are talking about, oh, yeah, crime is down, crime is down. Yeah, y'all started having summer programs and paying these people a fair wage to keep the kids after school to teach them programs. The idle mind and idle time is the devil's playground. It always has been. So with that being said, it's cool, but I have a problem. Because YFN has killed some cats from YSL. YSL's killed some cats from YFN. who, and all that stuff. Go read the indictment, idiots. The ones about you talking about stuff, but the RICO's already done. So go read the indictments. But here's where Young Thug is ultimately making a huge mistake, and he gonna have to get over that crap with Gunna. Beam me up. So here we're gonna go, right? We're gonna go to Young Thug's Billboard, right? Because that's what y'all all care about. Jeffrey Lamar Williams, aka Young Thug, is an Atlanta-born rapper whose birthday is August 16, 1991. His height is 6'3" and whatever. So he has 3 #1 hits, 97 songs, 6 top 10 hits. That's the stuff y'all care about, right? He got the Way Too Sexy, but that came out with who? Drake. That was Drake's song. Then he has The Franchise. That's Travis Scott's song. And then Havana. That's Travis Scott's song. Then he has Go Crazy. That right there is Chris Brown's song. Then Post Malone, Goodbyes. That's Post Malone's song. So when we start to really get into it, and we go to his chart history, right? Pushin' P, his very next one that drops at 7 is with who? Your man, Gunna. Right here. And the reason why I'm circling all 3 of these is because we need to go ahead and keep it authentic. Gunna and Future. Gunna and Young Thug make dope music together. So his next 3 successful freaking charts are basically him featuring Gunna from number 7, 11 to 12. Then you have the Dumb and Dumber. That was Lil Baby. Now keep in mind, that song was supposed to be Young Thug's breakout success. That was supposed to be Young Thug basically coming back, solidifying his spot as an Atlanta legend. Not saying that he's not, because he technically is. But if you're looking at Young Thug, he doesn't have anything that he's done by himself that has put him up anywhere. All of this stuff that you're seeing, even right here, Dollars on My Head, that's featuring Gunna. So all of this stuff that you're seeing about Young Thug's success essentially comes from him collaborating with people. The one song that he has that has did his own thing by itself is Then he got Stoner. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. If you're looking, Travis Scott and Gunna and Future and Drake basically are the ones. But that's what they're not going to tell you. I'm not here to push an industry message, because what they've been doing is they have been pushing the mess out of that song that he did with Future, which, let me see, I think he came out Money on Money. So his last success or last freaking song that we all cared about was his last drop, was Money on Money. It was only on the charts, and I want y'all to pay attention to this because this is highly important. It was only on the charts for 3 weeks. 3 weeks that everybody forgot about the song. That was Young Thug's I'm back, I'm here, King Spider is back, like he said in the Dumb and Dumber song. But unfortunately, it just ain't hit like it was supposed to because he played it scared. Now, let's take ourselves on over to Gunna's side of the tracks. Finally! So, welcome to Gunna's side real quick. And we're going to do something that we didn't do with Young Thug because it's not necessary, but it's going to make sense in a minute. So this ain't the only thing I'm going to show y'all with Gunna. We're not going to just stop here. So Gunna, real name Sergio Kitchens, is a rapper from Atlanta. His birthday is June 14, 1993. He signed to Young Thug's YSL label in 2016 and began releasing his Drip Season series of mixtapes. We're going to leave it right there, right? We're going to get to what matters. Who remembers exactly how many songs Young Thug had on the Billboard? Young Thug had 97. Gunna has what? 89. Top 10 hits, Gunna has 4. Young Thug has 6. All Gunna has to do, which he's going to do, is put a top 10 song out there that people are going to rock with. I think if Gunna's smart enough, Gunna is going to come back and have a club hit and a summer anthem for everybody. So let's go ahead and look at Off the Drip, Off the Dribble, Off everything, off the back, like Forrest is saying. If You Mean is Gunna's highest charted song. I mean, not highest chart, yeah, highest charted song. So he has technically, his solo song is way more successful than Young Thug's song. And this is after all the controversy. Now, you know, they say controversy sells. So we keep on going, pushing P right there, hot right there. Let's go ahead and break it down a little bit more, because I want y'all to see how successful Gunna actually is, because I think people haven't been giving him his just due. His 101, 26, Back to the Moon by himself. These are things that Gunna is doing by himself. So when y'all talk about certain things, understand, Gunna dropped his song, it debuted at number 4. Thug dropped his song with a power boost from Future, it got to 34 or 36. I can't remember right now. A lot of cake, all this stuff. And if you're noticing, it's coming way later. See, Thug stuff is really way back. Bread and butter. And then bread and butter, yeah. Yeah, back at it, all of this stuff. So Gunna has been winning by himself. Him all along. One call, won it. Are we seeing what's going on? Cash shit. Banking on me. Gunna is doing these things by himself. He technically has more Billboard hits than Young Thug does as a solo artist featuring nobody. That has to be said. I'm not on a pro-Gunna campaign. I'm not on an anti-Gunna campaign. I'm calling this stuff right down the freaking middle. It is what it is. Look at what's going on for Gunna. If you think that he gonna put out an album and it's not gonna basically catch up, he essentially needs, what, 8 songs to basically pass up Young Thug? Yeah, buddy. We ain't even finna do all that. Look at what's going on. Flooded, Gimmick, Speed It Up. These are all songs Gunna was putting out by himself. No need for Young Thug, just being honest. But this is what I really want to show y'all. And instead of going on this long tirade, we're just going to use a little AI overview real quick. And this right here is what Young Thug should fear. It should get over his damn feelings about. Gunna's albums have achieved significant commercial success with multiple projects topping the Billboard's top 200 charts and achieving high placements on other Billboard charts. His debut, Drip or Drown 2, peaked at number 3 on the Billboard 200, while Wanna and DS Forever both received number 1. A Gift and a Curse also achieved number 1 on the top R&B hip-hop albums chart. He also has seen success with singles. We ain't tripping on that. Let's go look right here. Drip or Drown. His debut studio album peaked at number 3. Then the Wonders album came out, debuted and peaked at number 1 on the Billboard. Number 1. Then DS Forever came out again. Another number 1. Gift and a Curse came out. This album topped the R&B and hip hop charts, reached number 3 on the Billboard. So he was number 1 in rap and number 3 on Billboard. This is after all the snitch stuff. But here's where it gets crazy. The last album that Gunna did, and this is why I think Thug ain't finna put nothing out until he sees what Gunna does, is because his last album hit number 2 on the Billboard. Debut number 1 in R&B and hip hop. And I have a feeling he's about to do the same thing again. And this is going to be what is the nail in the coffin for Young Thug. But let's go on.
All right.
If Gunna can put together a 2-album run before Young Thug does, and these songs hit, Gunna will have officially passed Young Thug. Now, as far as the number 1s go and all that crap and everything like that, you know, that's all features and all this stuff. So it's not a pure number 1, but it doesn't matter. Young Thug needs Gunna. Gunna don't all the way need Young Thug. Gunna's success after he has left, he put together 2 albums that hit the top 200 and even 1. He put out a number 1 album. So I'm just going to say it. Gunna is better off flying by himself, but eventually Gunna has to craft his own stuff. He been putting out flames. And the more people start to go, you know what, bro, we don't care about that stuff. We don't care about none of this stuff. First off, we don't have an interrogation tape on Gunna. We got an interrogation tape on Young Thug. Everybody who's sitting up here yakety, 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 all them trying to run their plays, half the time, which y'all, well, majority of the time, what y'all don't know is this. The cats in Atlanta believe wholeheartedly that they smarter than these detectives. You've seen it. You've literally seen it. You've seen it countless times. Go back and watch a bunch of things. And you will see niggas, the made up people, the The police done bought onto it. You got somebody who got accused of a shooting. And literally the police said, yeah, go ahead, get on out of here and bring us the gun back. You know what you never heard again? Of that damn gun. So, and I ain't gonna say who it is because y'all can figure that one out. Like, it's just certain things that make sense and certain things that don't. Gunna's biggest mistake was that he will not do what needs to happen. And that's trash his lawyer and say, I got tricked. He said it in the Bread and Butter song. He said, man, look, bro, I didn't know, whatever and all this crap. Because who's the person who came out there and said anything? Who's the individual who said anything? That was Mark Winnie. Mark Winnie was the one who took that video and posted it, the Yes Ma'am stuff. You don't think that Fonnie Willis didn't orchestrate that? Okay, y'all don't want to believe that? Let me do further proof. We know that they playing a dirty game because the lawyer, the lady, I can't remember, Nicole Fegan. Look how Mark Winnie was so quick to over-explain what happened, just in case them lawyers decide to say, we're going to subpoena Mark Winnie and literally go, bruh, hey, man, how did you get this so fast? Because we can't get Scooter's damn video because Scooter's video is used as evidence. That's the reason the whole internet has not seen the death of young Scooter. Rest in peace to Street. Because it's evidence. So how is it that she was able to have her audio released? Because part of that audio is evidence. We just gonna forget that, huh? Young Thug gotta get over this, bro. Gunna's freaking video and his album is gonna drop tomorrow. And I'm telling you now, it's gonna be fire. And it's gonna be a big ass kiss my shoes, kiss this damn aura goodbye, man. Kiss my motherfucker, kiss everything goodbye, bro. Because Gunna is now going to be a big dog after this. After this album drop, if half of the songs chart on the Billboard, he's now going to be looked at as his own person in his own lane. And if I'm Gunna, I'm looking at other YSL members who might feel some type of way and go, you know what? We ain't responsible for a lot of this stuff. A lot of the YSL stuff that y'all didn't see is because Young Thug took a plea deal. And if we want to be fair, if it wasn't for the Yes Ma'am video and him not being as smart as Duke, basically saying, bro, listen, I'm a rolling 60 Crip, but YSL's not a gang. If he could have flipped those, Young Thug took a far worse plea deal than Gunna did. Gunna's on probation. Gunna getting the first time offenders in a couple of months to a year, depending on how Sadal does it, he can go back to legally carrying if he needs to. So Gunna's plea deal, he won with that. As far as his freedom and his money in his pockets go, Young Thug is technically going to be on papers for the next 10 years until Brian's still going there and put belt to ass. So I just want y'all to think about that while y'all sit here and we wait on this Gunna album tomorrow. Because unlike that fake ass tweet, we do want to hear it. Because we want to hear exactly what we think we gonna hear. I don't know. I don't have anything as far as Gunna's camp. Them cats is over there like this. Now I do know something that Gunna was trying to do, but I'm not finna put that out there on him because that would be lame as hell on my part. And all is forgiven with me and Gunna. He ain't never spoke to me or nothing like that. But I get why he did what he did. But I understand why Young Thug feel the way he feel. But just like you got over YFN Lucci's people and what YFN Lucci represents, nigga, you can get over this stuff with Gunna. I don't care how hurt your feelings is. Because if you're going to mature enough to make that happen, you need to mature enough to make the rest of this stuff happen. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this one. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? You want to win one of these. This right here. This is the PlayStation. This is the Xbox. All you got to do is subscribe, comment on every video, and share every video. And we're going to hit that 300K. We already going to cross. The numbers is going ridiculous right now. So hit the like button like you like something and share this with like 5 people. It's just a raffle. You ain't got to buy nothing. I ship it out on my own dollar. Don't get confused by no scams or nobody faking to be Seti Nash. Real Seti Nash on real Seti Nash on Twitter if you need to holler at me. Instagram if you want to keep up with current stuff. But other than that, I'll catch you on the next one. Let me know how y'all feeling on this.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!